Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Today's video is going to be nice and short and sweet, but probably quite important to a lot of you who are maybe away on holiday currently, or have been away, or just at the moment perhaps struggling a little bit for time, not having childcare, a bit out of routine, various things going on over summer. And what I want to do is just reassure you that that's absolutely normal, and we always know that sort of this time of year it's quite quiet for me at the studio this time of year, because a lot of clients go away on holidays or they just can't make the time because they've got children at home they have to look after. And as much as I try and be as flexible as possible, just sometimes it doesn't work, and we just have to accept that this time of year is a busy time. But obviously there's always ways that I can try and help you. So if you are keen to keep up some kind of fitness routine over summer, I'm here to help. But what I want to say is to all of those that have kind of maybe given into it a little bit and said, right, I'm busy now, not quite making the time to it, I'm going to start again when the kids go back to school. And obviously we're August now, so it's only a month away perhaps, or even some of the kids probably go back at the end of this month, so it's a few weeks away. But what I want to do is reassure you that it's absolutely fine to take a few weeks off. It won't really matter long term whether or not, if you put a few pounds on, which is probably inevitable if you stop exercising and perhaps holidays, ice creams, eating out, that sort of thing, then you maybe will put on a few pounds. But damage limitation, try not to just overdo it, and try and do a bit of active exercise activity with the kids, perhaps walking, cycling, that sort of thing, to burn as much energy off as possible. But the main thing I want to message I want to get across this week is that it's okay to have the few weeks off, but what I want you to do is to get really focused on as soon as 1st of September or whenever it is that you can see that your diary is a little bit clearer, you're back to routine, the kids are at school, you know that you can put that time in to achieve your goals leading up to the end of the year, Christmas parties, that sort of thing. I know it's a bit early to be talking about Christmas, but I'm going to do it. I want you to get really focused. That's what I'm talking about today, is having a goal in mind, whether it's a running goal. You could set a race or a distance, or something that you want to be able to do in the autumn. You could set a target item of clothing that you want to be able to fit back into when you get back to routine. Give it sort of 6 to 12 weeks to get back into that item of clothing that perhaps is a little bit too tight at the moment. And various other goals. So any goals, weight loss, fitness, health, energy, whatever it is, or just feeling better about yourself. Because at the moment, if you're not exercising, you're eating kind of whatever you want, whenever you want, that's okay, but you're probably not feeling the best version of yourself right now. You're probably feeling lethargic, or you're probably feeling a little bit not your best and not as confident as usual looking in the mirror. So what I want to do is reassure you today that you will get back on track. You can get back on track. You've got to make that choice. Let's think about getting focused, set a plan of action, even if it is for 3 or 4 weeks time from now. Whenever, look at your diary and think, right, that is when I'm getting back to routine. Get in touch with me if PT is something that will help you to get back in that routine. Get back in touch. Let's book some sessions in. Let's get a plan of action going. Online personal training if you need a bit more flexibility, or we can do the studio personal training as well. Always here to help if you need it. But let's get that plan in. Let's get that goal set. Even if it doesn't involve me, start setting your own goals. Get that plan of action so that you're feeling more positive, because you know that there's sort of an end to that out of routine chaos kind of aspect, that you've got a plan of action for the rest of the year once we're back to routine. So that's what I want you to do this week. Everything's fine, hopefully, and you will be back to routine soon and feeling good. Take care. Speak next week.